welcome to the December 8th episode of Beacon Web News. I'm Karesha Graham. On Thursday, December 8th, the Center for Teaching and Learning is hosting a session called New Faculty Integrative Learning 2. This session will focus on the Community-Based Learning Program and the Honors Program. The session will be held in Bowman 121. To RSVP, use the link below. The Center for Teaching and Learning will also be hosting a faculty mentoring network. This event will occur on Friday, December 16th in Bowman 121 from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. To RSVP, use this link below. BWN reporter Isabel Mazzola attends Dr. Hannah Haynes' book release event. Mazzola read and got the knowledge about Dr. Haynes' new book.
First, Dr. Haynes hosted a book event at Gallery 51, promoting her new book. The title of the book that Dr. Haynes wrote is Deflective Witnesses Go Up to Black Latinx Identity Politics. Dr. Haynes is an associate professor of interdisciplinary studies at MCLA. She is also the co-director of the MCLA Honors Program and president of the MCLA Faculty Association. Dr. Haynes explains what her new book is about.
The book is about the racial politics of whiteness. I study the media, so it's a media studies book that looks at the ways in which ideas about race and ethnicity are created and shaped through the media and our use with the media.
Dr. Haynes elaborates the reasoning why she wrote her book.
I think it's a very important social and political topic. I think that racism influences our world around us, and it's important for us to become more knowledgeable, particularly white people, about how racism works in order to stop it and to be more critical of how we use media and also how we consume it.
Haynes stated that she started writing the book 5 years ago. That's when she started at MCLA. With having a long period of time dedicated to this book, Dr. Haynes talks about her writing process over those years.
The process was pretty fun. I first wrote, what I did first was I wrote an article that was picked up by a journal that's edited by one of the lead scholars in my field, and then a book wanted to give me a contract based on the premise that I put forward in that article. So then I developed it into an entire book throughout my course here at MCLA.
Students attended the event had lots of positive things to say about it.
I came to this event because I think it's an important conversation to be had. Naming a term and then talking to people about it, about deflecting whiteness is important.
I thought the event was amazing. I'm just really happy that my advisor was able to write her book and, share it with the community. So I'm really excited and happy for her.
Dr. Haynes' book was released last Sunday and is available to be purchased. That's it on Dr. Haynes' book event. For Beacon Web News, I'm Isabel Mazzola.
Recently, the 25th annual MCLA Athletics Golf Classic was held in Lenox. This event raised over $25,000 for student athletes and the athletic program. Each year, MCLA recognizes an individual or business that has impacted MCLA athletics. This year, Mountain One was honored for its longtime contributions and support of the Trailblazers. 6 Trailblazers were named to mascot sportsmanship teams. Each fall team nominated 1 player to be selected for the 2022 Fall Sportsmanship Team. These were the following Trailblazers that were nominated: Demensa Gomez for women's cross country, Tyler Cotton for men's soccer, Paul Roeder for men's golf, and Anna Badillo for women's volleyball, Sarah Tomczyk for women's soccer, and Mike Bankowitz for men's cross country. Now for athletics. On their first game back from Thanksgiving break, men's basketball secured a win against Russell Sage 73-66. Bringing their record up to 4 wins and 5 losses. Junior Mode and freshman Jaden Mills dominated the stat sheet, with DeHelio having 15 rebounds and Mills scoring 15 points. Guard Noah Yearsley put up a noteworthy 24 points to lead the Trailblazers. On December 2nd, men's basketball battled through a high-scoring game of 84-82, falling to Bryant and Stratton by the end of the game. Noah Yearsley contributed 23 points, with forward Modiello adding another 14 in points and rebounds. On December 18th, men's basketball travels down to Daytona Beach, Florida to play Brockport. Be sure to tune in the live stream that can be found on the MCLA Athletics website. As for women's basketball team, on December 1st, they played Anna Maria and unfortunately were not able to come out on top, losing the game 62-51. Freshman Christy Zator kept leading the charge with 16 points and 10 rebounds. On a better note, the women's basketball team faced off against Bard College on December 6th and was able to hold down a victory, ending with a score of 50-39. Freshmen Z. Lee, Ramos, and Haley Peabody stood up with Ramos and scoring 20 points and Peabody acquiring 11 rebounds. Keep up with MCLA Athletics at athletics.mcla.edu, where you can find the live stream for women's basketball on December 10th at 1 p.m., when they match up against Wentworth for their last game of the semester. BWN reporter Ryan Powers gets his game on a tabletop and video game club's Super Smash Bros. Tournament. Powers also unlocks new information about the club itself.
Hi, I'm Leo, and I'm the president of the Tabletop and Video Games Club here at MCLA. Right now, we are doing our first of 2 Smash tournaments for the fall semester, and sporadic holiday-themed events as they come up. We also do regular Jackbox events. We own a couple of them, and then some of the people on the e-board also own some. So I think between a bunch of us, we have most of them. But then people can also, if they have their own games, including or, not limited to Jackbox, they can bring them to our club meetings as well. On Mondays, we invite people to bring their own games, but we also have a lot of board games that the club also owns that we, bring out on Mondays for our open game night. Right now, we're just kind of focusing on doing more of the fan favorites, right? Like the Smash tournament's always a fan favorite. Today, we have 10 people playing, and I believe on Monday, there's so far 8 people signed up to play. Probably gonna get a couple more over the weekend, but in general, that's one of our most popular events, and it always brings in people who don't usually come to the club, which is really fun. The meeting room that we have is Bowman 324. We currently meet on Mondays from 8 to 11 p.m. And we also have 2 nights where we do tabletop role-playing games. So we have 2 games of Dungeons & Dragons running and 1 game of Monster of the Week running. We're always looking for more players and game masters especially. So if people want to get involved or if they're just even interested, they can email me at ls3789@mcla.edu.
Make sure to email Leo to find out more about the Tabletop and Video Games Club to get in on the fun. I'm Ryan Powers from BWN.
Are you graduating early or know someone who is? The December academic reception will be occurring on Friday, December 9th in the Amzer Campus Center gym from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. For students graduating and inviting people, use the link below to RSVP to the event. Seats will be first come, first serve, so arrive early. The Alumni Association will be holding a board meeting on December 10th at 9:30 a.m. All alumni are welcome to attend these events. To RSVP to join the meeting in the meeting room or over Zoom, email alumni@mcla.edu. Interested in becoming a writer or creating videos? Join the Beacon today. You can join by signing up for a news practicum for next semester or joining the club. If interested, email Professor Darren Johnson at darren.johnson@mcla.edu for more information. The MCLA Fine and Performing Arts Department hosted a winter recital for the students who have been learning and perfecting their craft in music. I tuned into the winter recital to learn more about it.
Several students, as well as some family members, came out to show their support to their loved ones who were performing in the winter recital tonight. The process of getting ready for a winter recital can sometimes be difficult and overwhelming for students. Some students have to do their research and find out about their voices.
It is. It's a lot of work. Students often, well, first off, they have to learn about their voice, which means learn about breathing, learn about tone production, learn about diction, learn about all the things that go into singing. The students who are participating this fall, some of them have been taking lessons for several semesters. Some of them had lessons before they arrived at MCLA. So they've been serious about this process and about this learning curve that they're going through. And then within a semester, they learn all the nuances of the song, not just the words or the notes, but how to phrase the song, how to balance the song so that their performance of it is authentically who they are as an artist. They want to share not just the notes of the song, but they want to say how they feel about the song and what they're trying to communicate in their heart about the song. So that's it takes a while to get at that and to unfold that in lessons. They work. There's 10 lessons a semester, and they work all 10 weeks on that process.
Students who participated in the winter recital had mixed feelings while preparing for their big day, while some thought it was difficult.
I am a theater major and I've been singing and performing my entire life, so that physical aspect of it was easy. I didn't have to be taught how to sing, but there's a certain method that you learn when you're singing. Kathleen teaches us the bel canto method, so it's a certain way that you're singing and performing, and so that was a difficult thing for me to learn because it's kind of like a 180 from what I learned in high school.
Definitely not easy. Learning a new piece is always a challenge, but it's a fun challenge. Kathleen makes it like a super cool process, and she walks you all the way through. She's an incredible teacher.
With the help of their music instructor, Kathleen Carbone's guidance, it became easier over time.
Oh my God, the favorite part is that I get to hear my students sing. That's the best part of the whole recital.
Even though the recital only lasted an hour, students said that it was a great experience and it keeps getting better each year. This is BWN. I'm Karesha Graham.
Finals are around the corner and the schedule is here. Finals will begin Tuesday, December 13th at 8 a.m. To prepare for finals, reading days will start Saturday, December 10th and end on Monday, December 12th. To check when your classes have final, use the link below to see the Fall 2022 finals schedule. The annual menorah lighting will be held beginning at 5 p.m. on Sunday, December 18th. The brief ceremony will be held in Dr. Arthur Rosenthal Square across from City Hall with Rabbi Rachel Barenbald sharing a few words to make the start of the Hanukkah. The Division of Graduate and Continuing Education will be holding a virtual information session about programs including bachelor's degree completion, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, and more. The next virtual session will be on Tuesday, January 4th at 5 p.m. You can attend this event virtually. To RSVP, enter in this link below. Beacon Web News revamps their Instagram account and merges with the Beacon. The account will be used to promote both the show and the newspaper and share information about the club. Follow our new account on Instagram at mclabeacon.news. For more stories, check out the Beacon's new website, theonlinebeacon.com. BWN's executive producer, Sarah Tomczyk, shares a special message with you, the viewers, and about the end of the Beacon Web News.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. I'm glad you made it to the end of this Beacon Web News episode. Unfortunately, this is the last episode of the semester. Don't worry though, there'll be more next year. So make sure you come back in the new year. Also, you know the drill by now. Follow us and subscribe. Leave a like if you want. But until the next episode, happy holidays from Beacon Web News. See you all in 2023.